This is The World Now, bringing you the latest stories from around the globe. In Brussels on Thursday, European leaders failed to reach an agreement on using frozen Russian assets to help fund Ukraine's war effort, despite a direct appeal from President Volodymyr Zelenskyy for urgent action. Zelenskyy called on the European Union to release 140 billion euros held in a Belgian clearinghouse, saying, quote, Russia brought war to our land, and they have to pay for this war. But opposition from Belgium, which hosts most of the frozen funds, blocked consensus. Belgian Prime Minister Bart de Wever warned that his country needs guarantees that other members will share any legal or financial risks if Moscow challenges the move. EU leaders instead asked the European Commission to explore alternative financing options, postponing a final decision until December's summit. The impasse came as the EU approved its 19th round of sanctions targeting Russian liquefied natural gas and several Chinese energy buyers, while the U.S. imposed new measures on Russia's two largest oil companies. U.S. President Donald Trump granted a presidential pardon on Thursday to Changpeng Zhao, the founder of the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange, Binance. Zhao had already served a 4-month sentence after pleading guilty in 2024 to money laundering violations, but this pardon is likely to remove restrictions on him running financial firms. The White House called Zhao's prosecution part of the prior administration's, quote, war on cryptocurrency, saying Trump acted to correct Biden-era overreach. But critics, including Senator Elizabeth Warren, labeled the move, quote, a kind of corruption, citing Trump's personal crypto investments and family business links to Binance-backed ventures. The decision follows Trump's broader push to ease crypto rules. In New York on Thursday, the NBA was rocked by a sweeping federal gambling investigation that led to the arrests of Portland Trail Blazers coach Chauncey Billups, Miami Heat player Terry Rozier, and more than 30 others accused of rigging games and poker matches tied to mafia families. Prosecutors say Billups joined a poker-fixing conspiracy that used X-ray tables, hidden cameras, and special sunglasses to cheat gamblers out of at least $7 million. Rozier is charged with sharing private player information and leaving games early to help rig bets. FBI Director Kash Patel said the operation revealed tens of millions of dollars in fraud, theft, and robbery. Both men face money laundering and wire fraud conspiracy charges and have been placed on leave as the NBA pledges full cooperation. The league said, quote, the integrity of our game remains our top priority. In Nigeria, discarded plastic bottles, wrappers, and metal tops took on a new life this week. A bold fashion show in Lagos turned that waste into fashion and art. The event, staged by the Green Fingers Wildlife Initiative, featured students and teenage designers who built colorful outfits entirely from recycled beach litter. Founder Chinedu Mogbo said this year's theme, Sea Turtle Awakening, highlights how plastic pollution threatens marine life across West Africa. Nigeria produces about 2.5 million tons of plastic waste each year, much of it ending up in rivers and the Atlantic Ocean. Models said the fashion show proves that, quote, beauty can also be sustainable. Organizers hope the spectacle will inspire young people to fight plastic pollution, one recycled design at a time. 주지현, ArirangNews.